Hi everybody, it's Sharon with another video, and of course in a wig, and I put it up a little bit, playing with a little creativity. Again, this wig is on my site. It's a braided wig. It's really cool. Okay, so let's get to the tea. Let's get to right things. Harry and Meghan, all in the news. They're all they're coming out with a documentary series on Netflix, and it looks like this whole deal involves Oprah. I think Oprah's involved, and that's fine. So basically, they're going to go through like their love story, how they met. They'll go through their wedding. They'll go through, you know, having the children, and then they're also going to hit topics like what they went through, their personal journey with old school kind of rules and racism, and there's a little bit of love, racism, family, royals, protocol for the English, how the English press treated Meghan. And you know, there's been there's a lot of different stories on each side of the pond, right? Now, this is probably why, you know, I think you're going to see that Prince William went to Boston. Both of them, Prince William and Harry, both were in the East Coast, Northeast, right? United States. Neither of them met each other. Now, they didn't have their kids or anything like that, and it was like it's part of their duty. They went to Boston to, oh my gosh, everything's falling out. I'm not really good with this. I put it up like, oh my God. Okay, so look what I did. I went down like this. Okay, so let me just take that off. I had that on. That was so cool. It looked so cool at once. I'm not really good doing braids. And you won't see me do braids often in my own hair because I'll be honest with you, I don't really look that great in them. They're not the most flattering. So maybe I should be on the beach or something. I'm really good at braiding. I used to, believe it or not, I used to braid horse's hair. And then I started learning to braid horse's hair. And when I learned horse's hair when I was younger, I just learned how to braid. So I know how to do all the braiding stuff. The only thing that I do need to work on is cornrows. I would never wear cornrows. I would never have braids, to be honest with you. But I did once when I was down the shore, when I was like senior week, like so long ago. And to be honest with you, they hurt. They actually hurt. And I don't know. And sitting there so long was such a pain. I was drinking. And the person who was doing my hair was drinking too. It was actually fun, but I was only, you know, I was 18. So I certainly wouldn't do it. And in fact, we were on the beach too. We were on the beach and in the shop. The shop's on the beach. But anyways, that's different. That was many years ago. That was a lot of fun, by the way. And even getting away and getting braids and stuff. Hey, if you can deal with the tightness and the way your head hurts at night, oh, I couldn't even sleep. It was throbbing. It was so tight. And then I was getting this headache. It wouldn't go away. So anyways, but I definitely, if I did do braids, I would definitely get wigs. And I would get human hair wigs and I would braid them and stuff, especially if, you know, if I wanted to, because I do have, you know, hair loss condition, alopecia. But anyways, let's get back to Meghan and Harry's documentary. They're going to do a documentary series. It's a few years, so they're probably making really good. He said he needs to tell his story, and he needs to get it out there for protection. So basically, you know, he's just protecting his family. And protecting them, meaning financially, too. Financially, because it costs a lot of money for security for them. You know, I talked about it before. It's like a few $1,000,000 for security for them. And they got to pay for their own security. And, you know, but I'm sure the loss of his, you know, I wonder if he got money. I'm sure Harry got money, right? When his grandmother died. She was like the most wealthiest woman in the world at one point. But maybe he wouldn't. I don't know. Maybe it would go all to the children. Or maybe she settled it up before she passed away. A lot of times people do that. All the time. Like they settle up before they die. Or they, you know, they're starting to get a certain age and they start giving stuff away. Oh, that doesn't look bad, does it? I tied it. Yeah, they start giving stuff away. Like my grandmother, when she, like, you know, she died when she was 91. But she started giving stuff away when she was like in her 80s and stuff. I mean, everything from certain pictures to pictures. People are so picky about pictures. And after my grandmother died, people went into her apartment who had access to her apartment and took her pictures. But, you know, we don't know who did that. There is a thought that Peggy have it all, but we won't say that. Okay, so anyways, we're getting off topic, and I apologize. I'm totally off topic. But so and it's going to go, and the ad is so cool. The story's never been told, so why wouldn't you want to hear it from us? That's what Meghan says. And then they show them. They look so cute in some of their pictures together. They really are a very cute couple. And they're doing this to you know, to protect their financial wealth, you know, for their family and for the children. Now, I wonder, we really haven't heard too much about the kids and if they're getting any titles. I bet after this they won't. So they're going to really have to make a lot of money. And you know what? When you come right down to it, if Meghan and Harry keep doing things like document, and it's going to go on and on and on, they're going to do all kinds of different documentaries on children, on a lot of stuff. But Harry's memoirs are set to start to come out too. And that's going to be very revealing, very therapeutic. Let's see how strained relationships become with the king, his father. And also his brother, it does seem kind of, you know, because he kind of went, the story with Oprah, going and doing that Oprah thing, they're not so forgiving about that. You took their dirt, their public, and you know what, any family, I'm not defending anybody or taking any sides, but anybody would be upset that their problems were aired publicly like that. Anybody would. And they found out when everybody else found out, when it was on TV, including the Queen, which she was very upset about that, I'm sure. Very, very upset. But, you know, I'm looking forward to it. But I do want to say something about Will Smith's premiere. Again, Will Smith and Jada look great. The whole family looks great. If you haven't seen their pictures of their outfits, of, you know, oh my God, their kids, I don't know their kid's name, but they're such cool outfits, especially the girl. Oh my gosh, she looks great too. She's wearing shorter hair. She's got this jeweled outfit look. Oh, it's cute. It's gorgeous. I could have never worn that even when I was her age, but, you know, she looks fantastic in it. And Tiffany Haddish was there. And I'm going to pull fashion police on Tiffany Haddish. That dress for the Emancipation premiere, a Will Smith's movie, she wore this dress, and okay, she needs to class it up and not try to be hoochie and sticking her butt out stuff. She needs to give that stuff up, because she was in a scandal, and it was scandal with children. So she needs to keep it very conservative, very upboard, to help her brand of her name. Because when I looked at her and when I saw her doing that, I thought about the scandal she was in. She needs to clean herself up a little bit. And then she, you know, she just does. She has a pretty body. She works very hard. The dress itself the pattern on the dress was horrible, horrible, horrible. Did not like it. So she got a big for fashion police. Tiffany Haddish. Ugly dress. Okay, so Keenan on Saturday Night Live. Keenan, I don't know his last name. I don't have it in front of me. He's actually been spotted with a 15-year-old girl. And they've been spotted holding hands. Now, I don't know. This is allegedly, and I got this on people.com. He says he's just mentoring her. But others are, you know, there's pictures that, you know, I don't know. I don't know what's going on, Keenan. You better be careful. You know, he just split up with his wife. And supposedly, allegedly as well, his wife is actually seeing the anchor man in the Saturday Night Live, anchor man, the black guy. What's his name? I don't know his name. I don't know off the top of my head. Keenan's wife is having an affair with him. They're seeing each other openly. So, yeah. Okay, so again, this is on my site, this wig. Like, follow, share. Have a great day.